We all know Attack on Titan is a dark, legendary masterpiece that we should all just enjoy for its jaw-dropping plot twists and visceral animation. The creators designed Reiner to be one of the primary antagonists, and it's easy to just view him as the villain who broke the wall without overthinking it. But it's someone who loves analyzing character psychology through a clinical lens just for fun. I look at Reiner Braun and see one of the most tragic representations of psychological collapse in anime history. Okay, Reiner's arc presents a heavy, profound question. What happens to the human mind when you are forced to commit terrible acts to win the approval of others? How does a child survive the unbearable guilt of realizing he is the monster? Today, we are talking a clinical look at Reiner Braun, how crushing guilt and cognitive dissonance literally split his identity in two just to keep him alive. To understand why his mind fractured, we first have to look at his childhood. Reiner was raised under conditional parental acceptance. His mother didn't just love him for who he was, she projected her own trauma onto him, convincing him that he had to become a warrior so his distant father would finally accept them. When a child is taught that their worth is entirely tied to an external mission, they develop an incredibly fragile sense of self. Reiner didn't want to kill people. He just wanted a family. He wasn't living for his own values. He was living to fulfill a toxic political narrative. When he finally gets the armored titan and infiltrates the walls, his entire identity is already built on a foundation of desperate approval seeking. Once inside the walls, Reiner runs directly into a psychological nightmare known as cognitive dissonance. He was brainwashed to believe that the people inside the walls were evil demons. But when he actually lives with them, eats with them, and trains with them, he realizes that they are just innocent, terrified human beings. So his brain cannot reconcile these two opposing realities. Like, if I am a good person doing a noble duty, why am I slaughtering innocent people who care about me? So, to protect his sanity from completely shattering under this crushing guilt, his mind utilizes extreme dissociation. He constructs two distinct operational personas. Number one, the warrior, the ruthless agent of Marley who must complete the mission. And number two, the soldier, the kind big brother figure who genuinely wants to protect his comrades in the 104th Training Corps. Look at the horrifying birth of this split during Marco's death. The exact second Marco is eaten by a titan because of Reiner's order, Reiner's brain completely breaks. He looks at Marco's body in sheer terror and screams, "Why is Marco getting eaten?" His mind couldn't handle being a murderer, so it instantly rewrote reality, flipping him into soldier mode to erase the trauma of what he just did. Let's look at the actual clinical terms behind Reiner's state of mind. In modern trauma psychology, what Reiner suffers from is called moral injury. This occurs when a person is forced to carry out or witness acts that deeply violate their own core moral beliefs. We see the ultimate proof of his dissociative amnesia in the giant forest when Ymir explicitly diagnoses him. You guys remember, right, when the Reiner starts talking casually about military promotions, Ymir stops a furious Aaron and explains that Reiner played the part of a soldier so well that his brain literally split to keep his mind from breaking, like a reality Berthold tearfully confirms. Reiner even admits this mental exhaustion on top of Walrose, crying out that he doesn't know what's right or wrong anymore before revealing his identity. This teaches us three massive real-world psychological lessons. Number one, the danger of masking. Trying to split yourself into different personalities to please different people will eventually exhaust your brain and shatter your identity. Number two, forgiveness must start within. You cannot outrun your past by pretending it didn't happen. Healing requires bringing your shadow into the light and confronting it. Number three, be cautious of conditional validation. Never destroy your own morals to win the conditional love or approval of someone else. So Reiner Braun's journey from a desperate child seeking a father's love to a shattered soldier and finally to a man fighting for genuine redemption is one of the most heartbreaking character studies ever written. He proves that while unaddressed guilt can destroy your mind, facing your truths is the only way to ever find real peace. What do you think? Did Reiner's psychological split make you feel empathy for him in the end? Or do you think his guilt was deserved? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and I'll see you in the next case study. Wait. Before I wrap this up, I still need to know what on earth was Reiner's plan on top of World Rose? Like, you are holding one of the biggest secrets in humanity's history and you just casually pull Aaron aside like, hey man, I'm the armored and he's the colossal. Anyway, wanna come with us? Like, no villain monologue, no dramatic lighting, just pure background character casualness while the wind blows in the background. Like, even Bertold was standing there looking like, bro, that was not the plan. Honestly, that scene alone proves Reiner's brain was operating on pure chaos. Anyway, that's it for today. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.